Still on your basic makeup training, Jenny Smiles Makeup Studio. We are about to do the eyeshadow section application, the eyeshadow application. When it comes to eyeshadow, there are different names. We have the cut crease, we have a single tone eyeshadow, we have double tone eyeshadow, three-tone eyeshadow, and a complete eyeshadow. By the way, like I said earlier, while we were trying to groom the brows, the eyeshadow, the eye area is divided into three main parts. You have the eyelid, which is that part that looks like a leaf. The whole of it is the eyelid. And you have the crease section, that part that goes inside, you understand, after the socket, where the socket stops, is the eye crease. And then, of course, you have the brow bone. Those are the three sections. And when you're applying your eyeshadow, you have to put into considerations the kinds of eyeshadow you apply there. For this section, you can always apply the shimmer colors, depending on the eyeshadow palette you're using. For the transition section, that's the crease area, you must transition with a matte color, a color that looks almost like a powder feel. You understand? You transition back and forth. The act of transitioning is like this. When you're going back and forth, that's what we call transitioning. Then the upper section, we set it either with your bronzer or with a lighter part of the eyeshadow with a little bit of shimmers also inside of it. Now, before you apply, either you're applying a single tone is when you're just doing one shade. That's you pick up a color and just line it after you must have set the eye area like we've done. Of course, you apply what we call eye primer, and then you do a single tone. But I don't like to leave my single tone empty, so I will still transition and highlight the brow bone. But for the sake of this training, we're going to be doing a little bit of what we call cut crease. That's we'll transition first and then cut out the eye lid section and apply whatever tone we have chosen, and then of course highlight the upper section. So the first thing to do, there is no standard when it comes to eyeshadow application. Any professional makeup artist should be able to do a good job when it comes to eyeshadow application. You can either decide to transition first and then do the rest. And for the sake of this training, we are going to start our transitioning first. And I'd like to use some of the transition colors, which are, you have this color here. I like to use this color. There are different transition colors you can use. So I like to use this color. So I start from here. Close your eyes. And I transition like this. Don't squeeze your eyes. Let it be free. So I go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You understand? You go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, using a transition color. You can see how that part is becoming. Don't let it go too dark, but at least, I use another transition color, which is a lighter one. I take it out from here, back and forth, back and forth. You can apply as many transition colors as you want. Trying to be creative. I'm using three colors. I use a lilac, I use a brown, and I use a pink to make my transition. So whatever after effect you see here is a combination of these three colors. Try to keep your hand steady when you're transitioning so you don't go over the line, and especially avoid getting to the brow bone section, because that section takes up another kind of eyeshadow. You don't want to cover that area like that. So the next thing to do is to apply what we call eye primer. Eye primer is used to set the eye area before you apply your eyeshadow. And for the sake of this class, we're using a lighter shade. It's an eye primer inside of a corrector. So for all makeup and intending makeup artists out there, when you're buying your product, try to look for a palette that can help you economize, you understand? So look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this crease. That is why it's called cut crease. I'm going to cut it like a leaf. I'm going to cut it like a leaf. Maintain your hand properly and apply. Remember, you're an artist, so you are very, very careful and definite when you're tracing. So look at what I'm doing. It's not magic, it's training. And you will get it. Just try. Fill up. Fill up. You see? It's almost looking like a leaf shape, a small leaf shape. So you have to set this part to look as smooth as possible. If it's looking all tacky, it's going to affect whatever eyeshadow you apply. So you don't want it to look like that, so you have to be extremely careful. So I'm going to use, of course, my eyeshadow brush to coat this section. Please put your eye down. Always guide your model so that you don't smack up what you've done already. The next thing to do is to choose your desired color, whatever color you have chosen to use. You can use any color. You can use a lighter shimmer color, you can use a smoky color, whatever color you have decided to use. This is the time to apply it on top of what you have created. So I choose to use this very color, and let's see how it comes out. So now, when it comes to eyeshadow application, you don't rub, you dab. Starting from the front section, you dab. You dab. Dabbing means you let it sit onto the skin. And the skin section we're working on now is the eyeshadow area. So you dab. That way you'll be able to cover properly the person's eye section. That's when it comes to eyeshadow application. This is it. This is it. So you're sitting the eyeshadow gradually. You see the way it's coming out. Make sure you cover up well. And the beauty of cut crease is the finishing, how it comes out. How it comes out. You can see. You can see how poppy and pronounced it's looking. You can see. You can see it. So after you've done this, the next thing to do, the upper section, which is the brow bone, that's the next thing to do. And to be able to do that, I'm going to use, you can use a powder, a light loose powder to set this place first before you apply a bronzer or a shimmer eyeshadow. And then if you have a palette that has a soft powder like a eyeshadow, you can also use it to do the job. So I like to use this to lighten up that part a bit. Be careful when you're doing that. Be careful. Be careful. So I call it setting. I first of all set that section before I go over to use my bronzer. Remember, like I said, you can always use a shimmer color out of your palette, but if you don't have that, you can also use a nice bronzer. Take any shade depending on what you want to achieve. You can use this, you can use this. Be definite, this is where you're applying. We're trying to achieve a flirty look. Each time you're trying to do something like this, be mindful not to over add so it doesn't smack up the whole section. So with this, you have done a good eyeshadow. You might want to make it complete by applying your what we call your eyeliner, the inner eyeliner and the upper eyeliner. Trust me. And of course the mascara. your eye section is not complete until you've applied all of this. But before you do, you can see that there are leftover particles, what we call fallouts of the eyeshadow. Don't worry, you can use your wipe. Like I keep saying, wipe is an essential tool when it comes to eyeshadow application. So you raise your eye a bit and you try to clean off the excess. Now when I get to this section, I like to do something to make that part very sharp. I drag it like this and I take it this way. That way you have a very sharp look from that edge. Follow step by step what I'm doing. You'll be able to achieve a good after effect. So the next thing to do is your eyeliner application. For your eyeliner application, you can use excuse me, you can use this for the inner eyeliner. That's your kajal. Raise up your eye. Now we are talking about the waterline. Raise your eye. Some clients tend to tear out, so assure them that nothing will happen. So you take it at the inner section, you try to line it. Yes, raise your eye. Line it, the water line area, that's where you're lining. The next thing is the upper section. This can also do a good job, or you can make use of a liquid liner. For starters, I always like to use gel liners so that your hand is a bit definite. And I don't ask you to start from the beginning and roll it down. You can start from the middle, or you can start by tracing here. We want to achieve a very sharp edge by this way, and then you beg your model not to blink. So we do this, be very definite, be very definite. You get to this part, you try to join it from here gradually. You will achieve a good one. Then you connect it. Remember, it has to all connect from the tear dot. It must connect. And that's it, your liner. The next thing to do is your mascara. Now at this stage, if you want to fix lashes, you don't need to line your eye yet. You fix your lashes and then you line. But if you don't want to apply or fix your lashes, you can go over to do what I've just done. And then of course the next is your mascara. Now for the mascara, the traditional method is when you try to foil and roll it. But for easy application, I tell people you can comb it out. It does a lot of function for you. You comb it out. You try to separate and brush it out. That way, it gives a defined lashes around this area, even without the artificial lashes. Raise your eye. So you have the tiny lashes too. You try to do something here. So that is that about eyeshadow application. See you in the next class. Thank you.